Hello again, Toto here. Now, before we begin, I must address something because I can see you staring. Yes, I have been cleaned. The producers, in their infinite wisdom, decided I looked too rustic and had me bathed, brushed, and, I am told, lightly bleached. I now glow like a tooth in a commercial. I'm not certain how I feel about it. Some days I am a dignified scholar of distinguished gray. Other days, apparently, I am a marshmallow in a polo shirt. Tell me in the comments which Toto you prefer. The committee is deadlocked, and frankly, so am I. Anyway, now that we've settled my appearance, allow me to tell you about the day my bank tried to rob me. Except, and this is the important part, it was not my bank at all. It began with a telephone call from a man named Mr. Pemberton. And Mr. Pemberton had a voice like a leather armchair, calm, important, the kind of voice that makes you sit up a little straighter. He told me he was calling from the fraud prevention department of my very own bank, and he had grave news. Someone, he said, was inside my account. At that very moment. A criminal. Spending my hard-earned biscuits money on, and I quote, suspicious purchases in a faraway land. Well, I was outraged, robbed. Me. And how lucky, I thought, that the bank had caught it, and that so distinguished a gentleman as Mr. Pemberton had personally telephoned to save me. Now here is where I must confess something. Mr. Pemberton made me feel very special. He told me I had been selected for a confidential investigation, that I must tell no one, not my family, not the staff at the bank branch, because, he whispered, the criminal might be a bank employee. It was all terribly secret, terribly important, and I, my friends, leaned all the way in. I lowered my voice. I drew the curtains. I began to think of myself less as a customer and more as a secret agent. I considered acquiring a tiny trench coat. I was, in my own mind, the only dog standing between Mr. Pemberton and the forces of evil. And then Mr. Pemberton revealed the plan. To protect my money from the thief, I would need to move all of it, immediately, into a brand new, safe account. A special secure account that he, helpfully, had already set up for me. I needed only to transfer everything across, for safekeeping. While we caught the bad guy together, I had my paw on the keyboard. I was ready. I was, in that moment, prepared to hand my entire life savings to a leather armchair. And then, a small, irritating thought, the thought that has saved me before. It asked, Toto, if this man works at your bank, why is he asking you to move your money out of your bank? So let me tell you what I have learned, and please, write this one on your heart. Your bank will never, never call you and tell you to move your money to a safe account. There is no such thing as a safe account. Your money is already in the safe account. It is called your account. The whole building is the safe. A real bank, if it truly spots fraud, simply freezes the suspicious charge. It does not ask you to wire your savings to a stranger to protect them. That is like a fireman asking you to throw your furniture out the window so it doesn't catch fire. And that thrilling secrecy? Tell no one. It's confidential. The staff might be in on it. That is not how banks work. That is how thieves work. The secrecy isn't to protect you. It's to keep you from asking literally anyone who would tell you to stop. So here is the rule. If anyone calls claiming to be your bank, you hang up. Always. Even if they're charming. Even if they make you feel like a secret agent. Then you turn over your bank card, and you call the number printed right there on the back, the real one, and you ask them yourself. They will tell you the truth, that nobody called, and your money is exactly where you left it. I am Toto. I did not transfer my savings to Mr. Pemberton. I hung up, called my real bank, and learned there was no thief, no investigation, and no faraway land. There was only Mr. Pemberton, and a voice like a leather armchair, hoping I'd be flattered enough to hand over everything. I kept my money. I kept my dignity. I did not, in the end, buy the tiny trench coat, though I confess I still think about it. Guard your savings, my friends. The bank that calls you is not the bank.